What it be, what it do, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Batman Arkham Knight Mods. Only this time, I'm going to show you the mods that you actually need to download right now. You see, Batman Arkham Knight is an easy game to mod, one of the easiest games that I myself have ever modded. And I've done a lot of modding back in my day, from various Call of Duties, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and even OG Star Wars Battlefront 2. All those games, damned hard to modify in comparison to Arkham Knight, or really any Batman Arkham game, to be honest. You see, all you gotta do in Arkham Knight is just copy and paste. That's it. No conversions, no downgrading, no nothing. Just gotta copy and paste things in the right folder. That's pretty much it. The hard part is deciding where to start. And what I mean is, you'll mainly be adding in custom suits to your game, from which there are a lot to pick from. And it can be overwhelming at times, the vast amount of free content made by creative and generous people online. But worry not, my friends, because you have me. Because in this video, I am going to help you guys begin your modding journey by getting you the essential mods in Batman Arkham Knight. Basically, this video is meant to do two things. One, to show you guys that you've no need to be intimidated by the process of modding this game. And two, to give you a starting point, to kind of show you how I've been doing this. Now, this video is not really meant to be a tutorial, because I suck at making tutorials, but I will generally tell you what you gotta do. And if you really wanted in-depth instructions, for the skin parts at least, please see my video linked in the description below. Now, if you're very much interested in the modding scene and wish to be kept up to date on the new skins being made, please check out the Arkham Modding Facility Discord. This server has many of the actual modders in the game, so you'll get to see how the sausage is made, as it were. Plus, they told me to promote the Discord, so here you go. They are a fun and base group of humans. And they call me the funny YouTube guy, so you know they have good tastes. Alright, never mind that, let's get cracking. First things first, get yourself a copy of the game, obviously, and also the Season Pass. Worry not, this game and the pass are always on sale at some point. You won't ever really need to pay the full MSRP for it if you're just a little patient. But you do need the DLC, because some of that content has files and stuff that many of the modded skins need for their materials. Now, I don't really understand how all that works, it's all very technical and I'm just not smart enough to understand it. But yeah, play it safe and get the DLC. Trust me, it'll be happy times. First off, let's start simple. Our goal right now is to make the PC version of Batman Arkham Knight the ultimate version of Batman Arkham Knight. AKA, let's get all the stuff that's exclusive to PlayStation on your game. I mean, if you think about it, the PC port of Arkham Knight is the best version to play already, what with the higher frame rate and higher quality graphics. But damn it all, there's some stuff that's just not available to the PC, like these three skins: the Adam West suit, the Earth 2 Dark Knight suit, and the Justice League 3000 suit, as well as the WayneTech booster pack, which gives you WayneTech upgrades that were originally pre-order exclusive. You put these in your game and you will play Arkham Knight the way God intended, the good Lord God, baby Jesus, amen, hallelujah. But like I said before, if you want the exact details on how to install the skins, I have a video for that. But let's be honest, it ain't complicated at all. Just put the modded skins folder in any of the DLC folders in the game's directory. Of course, some skins as well as the WayneTech stuff require a specific DLC folder, so just put it in there, no problem. It's easy. Wham, bam, thank you ma'am. Nothing to it. But if you have any questions at all, I will happily answer them in the comments below. Now, a lot of people have noticed that I use a PlayStation DualShock 4 controller when I play this game, which may have confused some people into thinking that they are watching modded PS4 footage. Sorry to say, but you can't do that. But I can show you how to use a PS4 controller to play some Arkham Knight. That is, if you want to play with a PS4 controller. Three things. 1. Connect your controller to your PC with a USB cable. 2. Go to Steam. Go to Arkham Knight. Click the gear icon, go to Properties, Controller, and Enable Steam Input. 3. Go into your Arkham Knight folder and follow this directory: Batman Arkham Knight, BM Game, Localization, International or int, and then PC.int. Click on the PC.int file, scroll down to where you see controller tags, copy the stuff under Sony and paste them so they replace all the stuff under Xbox. So both Sony and Xbox controller tags should be the same. And that should do it for you. If you could just do that for me, that would be cool. And one last thing for this bit of the video. If at any point that you may or may not have installed a mod incorrectly or your game is just not working after you did some tinkering, don't worry. All you need to do is verify the game files through Steam. This will typically fix the issue by making sure the actual game files are correct, as per Steam. Doing this will reset your PS4 controller settings, however, so if you gotta do this, remember to redo your PS4 controller stuff. Simple. Okay, at this point, you are now playing the best version of vanilla Batman Arkham Knight. Everything in this game as of now is lore accurate and doesn't deviate from the base game at all. If you are how like I was once upon a time and you don't want to taint the game, then you're all set right now. But if you want to start making the game crazy and really cool, stick around. Alright, from here on out, I'm going to showcase some skins that you can add right this moment to your game. Starting with the shit that's closer to the game's logic, then we're going to devolve into madness and brain rot. But first things first, get the community patch. It might be the easiest mod in the whole thing. It's an exe file. Just download it from Nexus Mods, put it in your games folder, and run the installation. That's it. But what is the community patch, you may ask? Well, it's a patch made by the modding community.
Shut the fuck up, fat man!
Okay, it does a lot actually. First off, it adds 15 character skins, 8 for Batman, 1 for Catwoman, 4 for Harley Quinn, 1 for Nightwing, and adds 2 Batmobile skins, and it lets you free roam in Gotham as any character, not just Batman. Just go to the Arkham episodes, and there they are. It's like what the B-52s say, roam if you want to, roam around the world. And there's a bunch of other fixes from the patch that I just don't have the time to get into. Now, let's try to get some other suits from the Arkham games into this bad boy. First off, you gotta get one of my favorites of all time, the As-Bat suit from Arkham Origins. Only this time, this bad boy is playable for both Batman and Azrael.
You okay?
Yeah, I have allergies.
Of course, you can get the actual Asylum, City, and Origin skins in here, not just the bastardized versions from Arkham Knight. Speaking of things that Knight did dirty, you gotta nab yourselves the City versions of the 70s suit, the Dark Knight Returns suit, and, of course, the Batman Beyond suit proper.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And you got to add the City version of the Year One suit and the Origins version of the Long Halloween suit.
Boom. Haunted house.
And going into some Elseworld stuff, you got your Earth 1 suit from Arkham City and 1 million suit from Arkham Origins. Now we need to get some lanterns up in this bitch. The yellow lantern from Arkham City and the black and white lanterns from Arkham Origins. But hold up, what's Batman without Robin? Pretty fucking boring.
What the Sigma?
So let's get some skins for our favorite boy wonder here. Gotta cop the Origins and City, especially City skins for Robin.
I'm a bad motherfucker and you know this.
Hell, they just made a version of the Arkham City skin that looks like how it would be if it were made for Arkham Knight. Now how about them textures?
I'm the shit, bitch.
And you're high as hell if you skip out on the Red Robin suit.
Wow,
Bruh.
bro.
Lastly, you know how Robin is supposed to be a teenager? Well, the designers might have forgotten since he looks like a grown-ass man, but luckily, there is a fix for that.
Dang, that look good.
The cool but sad thing about Catwoman is, both of her best skins are locked away in Arkham City. Or, I should say, they used to be.
Hi, welcome to Catgirl Chipotle. What can I get started for you?
Similarly, Harley Quinn's best looks just so happen to not be in Knight. Well, there's a fix for that too.
Sweet baby Jesus, those things are nice.
And that just about covers the suits from the other Arkham games, making this game the end-all be-all, one-stop shop Batman Arkham video game. All we need to do now is extend the map to have Old Gotham and the Asylum. But, in the meantime, did you know that there are other Batman video games? Well, instead of going out and trying some of those other games and leaving our comfort zone, let's bring those suits here too. You know, Bats has his 2 Telltale skins, his 2 Injustice Susicus Among Us skins, That one suit from that AVGN video. Batman, you're Batman, I'm Batman! The one from Rise of Senzu. And lastly, and most recently, the Suicide Squad Nay-Nays the Justice League. This is pretty great. Now y'all don't even have to buy and play that shitty game. And speaking of shitty games, you'll be able to find a bunch of the Gotham Knight skins for our sidekicks here. Though I will say the one Robin suit does go kinda hard. And lastly, related to other video games, Catwoman of Mortal Kombat.
Yes, girl.
Then again, video games are children's toys, right? So let's talk about some live action suits for the big boys. Batman's killing it, of course, with his redo of the 2022 suit. Like, no joke, that is Robert Pattinson, the guy from Harry Potter. Of course, you can't forget the Armored and Justice League Ben Affleck suits. No Nightmare suit yet, sadly.
And make no mistake, I will fucking kill you.
Now, I already mentioned the Batman Return skin already from the community patch, but we can't forget the Forever and Batman and Robin Batman Batsuit.
7 million. Never leave the cave without it.
There is also a Robin for each of those movies. In fact, the Forever suit just came out and really captures the feel of that movie's Robin. In fact, let's put the Forever suits together. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about, baby. Now remember that Titans show on HBO Max? Man, how could a show with such great costume design be so fucking awful?
What is this? Night out with the bad kids?
But let's end this part on a high note because here's the Yvonne Craig Batgirl from the 60s show. F in the chat indeed. But now is a good time to transition into the other TV stuff, the animated shows for the kiddies. Sticking in the 60s, here's the Batman from the cartoons at the time. And 40 years later, we have the Batman from The Batman. The show, The Batman, not the 2022 film, The Batman.
Hey, bitch, shut the fuck up.
And then we have the Batman from Young Justice, seasons 1 and 3. It's like the Dini-verse, but overly technical and edgy and, well, different.
Move! My wife and husband are there!
But if you want to return back to the good old days, here's our squad back in the animated series, back in the 90s.
Oh, never say the M word in front of Bruce.
Haven't you ever thought about marriage?
And who'd have thought that a game about a comic book superhero would have skins based on actual comic books? Oh god, where to begin? You like the New 52 suit? Well, here's the Year Zero suit and Rebirth suit. Pimpin', as always. You also got the abomination of the Batman Who Laughs.
What the hell are you?
And we have various 90 skins here. The Kelly Jones Knightfall suit, the Troika suit, and the No Man's Land suit.
Whoa.
I will also say that the White Knight suit is prime drip indeed. Going over to Robin, Tim's Rebirth suit is pretty heckin' lit if you ask me.
I'm gonna come!
Of course, how can we indulge in all these different suits for Robin before we get a Damian Wayne skin? That is the neat thing about these mods. You can actually add new characters to the game. Sort of. And you have to cop the classic 80s suit, ripped right out of the new Teen Titans book. And speaking of which,
I want all these hoes to know that
if the classic / badass disco suit is not edgy enough for you, well, don't worry because there is also the Chuck Dixon 90 skin. But if you want a current day Nightwing, how about the Teen Titans Academy look? I mean, shitty book, but really good art. For Red Hood, it's simple. You gotta have the classic Under the Red Hood look, the Grant Morrison Batman and Robin suit, which is objectively the best Red Hood costume, and the Flashpoint Batman, but for the Red Hood player model. I mean, what's the point of playing as Thomas Wayne without running up on the ops with your gats?
Oh my fucking god!
Like with the others, Harley's new 52 suit is, well, it's not the worst thing ever. Her Bat Family attire is if you want a more up-to-date look for Harley. But, like with Bats, her White Knight outfit is also well-designed.
Ass!
I think Batgirl benefits the most from these mods, starting with your more classic Barbara Gordon, but then, Batwoman has joined the Arkham Knight roster, and she's not alone. Stephanie Brown's here in her clean Batgirl suit, fantastic purples and all, and she brought along the one, and only, Cassandra Cain. All of the Cassandra Cains. Lastly, and going back to Ass Real, They just now made the Asbat suit again, but straight from the comics, not just from Arkham Origins.
It's so big!
Okay, so that's all the actual good suits. Now it's time to go Lana Del Rey while we hit the Depeche Road.
Go crazy! Go stupid!
Behold, Weed Man, or Bluntman. I don't know, but do not download this mod until your state makes weed legal, or else you're going to hell! If you picked Sicko Mode over Mo Bamba, here's your reward. Now sadly, this does not come with a Travis Scott burger, which is why his stomach do be hurting though. Video game.
It's Mario and Luigi Mario.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario!
I hope she made lots of spaghetti. Luigi, what's that?
This is the male penis and testicles.
Me when no texture mods on source. Epic Steam Val Reddit meme Wholesome 100. Right guys? Right? And then we get to the oh dear, what has occurred? Well, it's Catwoman if I designed her as my character model in Baldur's Gate 3.
Just the
Pussy.
I've been looking for.
Then next is the oh fuck.
Hell no, man.
What kind of fucked up game is this?
Another Harley Quinn skin. Nothing too wild here.
What kind of girl are you?
Let's just say I'm a special girl.
What are you, retarded?
I will need to remember to block out the bad bits just to say monetized. Sorry folks.
It's not okay. You're disgusting.
But if it makes you feel better, you know who else is unable to see this? Daredevil. Sorry, I know. But in all seriousness, look at these. Like one for one ripped from the Netflix show. Like damn, these are sexy. Speaking of characters from Good Things, Arthur Morgan and CJ from Grove Street, everyone. Two of the best Rockstar Games characters of all time, now available to play in Batman Arkham Knight.
There's a Pope shit in the woods.
But it's getting to be that time again. And what better way to end this video with another fellow video game character? You better believe it. Our last Batman Arkham Knight modded skin is none other than Freddy Fazbear, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Holy shit, it's Freddy Fazbear. FNAF.
Alright, this video is getting out of hand. It was time for Freddy to leave. He had seen everything. Alright guys, that was what I believe to be the best and essential mods for Batman Arkham Knight. Kind of went off the rails near the end, but that's fine. That's just life, you know? And there are a bunch of other things you can do in this game that I just haven't or will not do. You can get a bunch of reshade files that alter the lighting and style of the game's aesthetic. You can also download save states so you can start the game in different spots, like when you suit up for the first time. Although I will say changing the save files can be a bitch and a half to do sometimes. You can also change the textures for certain utility items, like changing the batarangs from certain movies, or turning the explosive gel into shark repellent. And there are so many more crazy things available to download on Nexus Mods. All you have to do is give it a search. And yeah, that is all I got for today. Thank you all for watching. Please check out the Discord. They are very skibbity, very phantom tax indeed. Also, I'm going to go dark for a bit. Not because I'm taking a break, but because I'm working on something big, my biggest project yet. What is it? Not going to say. But all I will say is I hope you like Star Wars, and its expanded universe, and timelines, and history, and lore. But until then, thanks for watching. Go join the Discord I mentioned. Have fun. Bye.
The bat! Let's see if I can fly! Let's see if I can fly! The bat! The bat!